Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie. We are back here on Elder Scrolls Online. I was supposed to do this recording yesterday, but my daughter went back to school yesterday at the Earth College. She goes back about 2 weeks before everybody else does. Regular schools anyway. And it was kind of hectic, and I had to take some rest. So I'm going to do 3 episodes today. Try to get all those 3 up before too long. I already have the quest to go back to the Harbinger, but I had this little quest we got last time about a spare room, so I figured we'll go ahead and do this real quick. It's something that you guys uh, will need to do too. So we're going to Amber Heart Way Shrine here, and we need to talk to Ferlanda. Now, I don't know if you can only have one or usually I'm still sleepy, guys. Or what? But let me go check this out anyway.
Friend, a moment of your time.
The
And
guild has need of you, comrade.
there we go. Let's go here.
Ah, you've arrived. There's much to do.
Looks like maybe it's upstairs. There she is.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
A room at the local inn.
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
I'm interested. What's the
Yeah,
deal?
all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings.
Has to be a catch. What is it?
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
So, within legal reasons, I can do whatever I want with the place.
Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good.
All right, I accept your offer.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything I should keep in mind?
No, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like Zero. Zero's a good... Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room.
Do you own the place?
I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too, but hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Alright. Alright. What is this place at? So, you can access your new home. Open your collections with you and navigate to home and select travel to. Alright. And we got some other thing. We got this. What is this? There we go. I'm pretty sure I can just put this somewhere. Oh, I got the bed too, so let's find this place. Is it this? It is this. I've been trying to put some of this somewhere. Come on. Alright, so I want to put this bed down. So let's hit F5. And R. I have these? Oh, storage. No, I have none of these. And definitely want the bed down. Place. There we go. No. Select. Good, right about there. There we go. Perfect. F5 quick. Perfect. New bedroom. Alright guys, I'll make my way back to the Harbinger. And I'll see you guys. And we're here. Luckily, when you're at a wing strike, you can just teleport wherever you go. So. Excuse me. Really not today. Did not want to wake up this morning. I was supposed to wake up. I woke my kids up because they do their cleaning and my daughter goes to school. And I fell back asleep. And I was supposed to do my recordings. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to do these anymore because it took a second. So let's talk to Varian, see what the next quest brings. Oh well.
Welcome back, Vestige. News of Manimarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing light of the coming dawn.
Why have you summoned me?
As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molog Bal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever.
Molog Bal is still a threat, and I haven't found my soul.
That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do.
How can we be sure Metamarco is truly gone?
In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molog Bal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what I see, if you wish it.
Nah, there's no need.
As you wish. Sai-Sahan has something he wanted to ask you as well. You should go to him.
The greatest of the sword saints tells us that destiny's a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining. It
What
is
link?
you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but stated plainly, you are a great warrior and a trusted friend. And we would like to extend you an offer.
What offer?
When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner.
Go
The 5
on.
companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King Manimarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong, but destiny requires a 5th.
What do you
We
suggest?
want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic, but please, humor an old soldier.
Alright. Sure. Whatever. Let me real
My
quick.
lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Saisahan. We are equals now.
All
Never.
those years ago, when we fought beneath our Lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Saisahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorcan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the vestige, our mutual friend,
I'm purposely not talking
become
to you,
its
as
tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Saisahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes.
Come here,
Please
my
don't tell me
friend.
this is the only thing.
I've got a few things I want to say before you go.
Okay.
It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine.
I hope this is his
It
name.
must be
I
pretty
wouldn't bring
damn
y'all back
shiny
to
by
just
now.
this. He was a wise man.
I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk as friends.
You may not get another chance. What do you want to talk about?
Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal.
Yeah.
Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, the farther you go, the harder it is to return. But when you do, if you do, you get to see the place you came from with new eyes.
What about you?
Me? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbages.
Are you serious?
No. Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titan-born shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through?
The deaths of so many
Never get used
people.
to it. My father, he'll die over and over again for the rest of my life. Grief doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. But I can live my life with his daring and spirit and joy. That way he'll never die. Not really.
What about you?
Oh, lots of things. Friends
This
lost,
completely
missed
worthless.
opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that.
What else is on your
One
mind?
last thing. You like mead?
Sure.
I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever. May his privates be infected with brown rot fever. May our course be true and our hearts be brave, as we march into Cold Harbor to spit on his grave.
I like that.
Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost
I
home.
want to go up here.
We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight the Daedric Prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention.
Okay. Okay,
Getting all
Thorn.
chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service.
That's not why I do.
The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller.
Is that your way of thinking?
I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal remains a threat, and Tamriel is still in grave danger.
What do you have in mind?
First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them.
What
Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul.
Is it even possible to defeat Malabar?
I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings. With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition works to your benefit.
Yeah.
The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you.
That just caused another soul burst?
Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Cold Harbor, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. But there is a price.
There always is.
Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual.
Someone has to die.
More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning.
No, the price is too high.
Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived, and I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The
Oh,
scrolls said
man,
nothing
they're gonna
of
make me
this
choose
moment,
which one.
and so I'm not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again?
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I am the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words.
Why do I gotta decide?
It appears we
Oh,
have come
God.
full circle, Vestige.
Does one of you truly have to die?
That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice.
But first, the plane mail must be stopped.
As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Cold Harbor. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to oblivion draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all. When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies. The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
And another ring that is completely worthless for me. Alright. So, I got a skill point. I'm going to spend that in a minute. You guys in the comments down below, who should we sacrifice to save the world? Tamriel. It's actually good we do this now, because we'll have all weekend for you guys to post too. Should get the axe. And Tharn is not a choice, so sorry. And I can't because I don't have a soul. So you have to choose between these 3: Lyris Titanborn, Saisahan, and Varian Aqualaris. I don't know, like to me, it's kind of like a gimmick thing, because most storylines like this, someone just steps up and just automatically sacrifices themselves. If I have to choose, nobody comments and I have to choose, it's going to be Varian. He's blind. He's had a long life. It's technically his fault anyway. A Medimarker tricked him, but he still went along with it. It was his own decision to do this. All right. So that would be my choice. But you guys tell me in the comments which one you guys would choose. That's gonna cover it for today. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, make sure you set your notification settings and you'll get notifications when I have new videos out. You guys can come check it out and see if you like it. If you like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell them what you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. If you have any tips, tricks, comments, put them down. Don't forget to follow me on my social media pages. And don't forget to comment down below which person should pay the ultimate price to save Tamriel.